Hello, folks. Welcome today to our first ever program called the Life Quest. So, this program is one of its kind. Guess what? It's going to speak the real issues that concern your life, the real issues that concern your relationships, the real issues that concern your finances, that concern your successes, that concern your failures, your weaknesses, the real issues that you have to deal with a sober mind. And therefore, Life Quest is going to give you a know-how, a technical know-how, and in this way, you will also be advantaged to get to hear from different people who are going to give us different success stories or give us some challenges or the things that they're overcoming or struggling with in life. Why? Because questions are everywhere. Do you know what? Do you know that bad things sometimes just happen to good people? Many times we find ourselves in the places we never wanted and intended. Many times we find ourselves in a trap and we ask questions. Why am I here? Who brought me here? I think I have people that are fighting so hard to have me here. I think I didn't do it better. I think I'm failing because I'm not better. I think I'm failing because I'm missing out something. And you know what? When the mind starts to be consumed by the negative energy, there is always something developing. This something is invisible. You might just think through issues in life and you wake up in the morning and you say, okay, byabadde birowoozo naye kati ndi bulungi. We take things so obvious, but we don't know that they come up with consequences. For example, Life Quest is going to look at the things that we think are obvious, but yet they put an impact. They bring a negative influence in opposing to our dreams. These negative energies, they fight against what we ought to become and what we need to become. And typically, we don't really want to be there. For example, at this moment, when we are all struggling with the pandemic, there are many people that are losing their places. Losing their places in business, losing their place in their dreams, those that have been living their dreams, losing their places in education, losing their places in business, jobs, and stuff. So what comes up next? It's never just like that. It doesn't end like that. There's always something that happens. When things are not working right, I get many questions as a clinical psychologist. And I believe that these questions are obvious to everyone. How do I get out of this situation when I've lost my job, when I've lost my marriage, when I've lost my relationship? I just cannot understand. How can I get out of this? I feel I'm overwhelmed with thoughts, depression. And you know what? Sometimes people just don't know what they're struggling with. And they just go through issues, stuff in life. They find themselves sleeping so much. They find themselves getting isolated. They don't want to stay where people are. They want to keep away from the people because there's something that develops whenever your body system, your behavior, the behavior of your body, when the behavior of your body changes, the way you think, the routine of your life, how you wake up and plan your things. For example, you wake up in the morning, cook tea, breakfast, have your breakfast. Next thing, catch up your Uber, taxi, something, go to work. You go to work, you have your all stuff set right, get on your computer, set things right, or do your breakfast, get out of the house, move out to hustle, depending on your circumstance, whether you're a businessman, whether you're doing your own stuff, you're doing your own life, you got just making things happen. So literally, we tend to forget that this body matches with the routine of our lives. And every day, the body listens to what you're going to do. And it communicates to the system, the brains, the heart, and every senses. They are aware that something is going to happen. For example, when you wake up in the morning, if your first thing is to shower, your body will always demand for that, to take a shower. And if your first thing is to take coffee, your body will ask for that, obviously. The first thing in the morning, because your body communicates. Your body communicates beyond what you can ever imagine. And it obeys the routine that you give it. So, when you give it the routine, it wants to respond to the routine every day. Now, as I've given you this example, the way you get used to your system, to your routine every day, your body matches with that and communicates psychologically, emotionally. There's a coordination of your body. So whatever happens, even when you're a celebrity or you are in any area of life, your body understands. Some things people do not because they want to do them, but because that is what their body communicates to them. If you go somewhere, people need to behave like this to receive you. People need to do this, and your body demands to their attention. So the way you deal with the routine of your life each day gives your body the communication and coordination. So whenever there is a system that changes, whenever there's a routine that changes in your life, there is always a fight between you and yourself before even anyone else. For example, if you wake up in the morning, instead of having coffee as your first thing in the morning, and you want to first take a shower, it means that your body will struggle to adjust to something new. Or your body understands the timing of your food, what time to eat lunch, time to eat breakfast, time to eat supper. And sometimes your body knows that you eat 2 meals a day. And yes, sometimes it knows that you eat 3 meals a day. So these are the very, very small things in our lives that make a human being. These are very, very important things that we don't give attention to. But at the end of the day, when we don't give them attention, they happen to communicate louder than us. When you are hungry and your body knows that by 1, you're supposed to be having your meal, and you miss that out, your system is going to react. And the reaction is going to be more than just normal hunger. You'll feel disorganized in the mind, your body, and whatever you're doing at that time of eating is not going to be as perfect as someone who's finished eating. So if you give your body what it needs at the right time, the time that you've tuned, your body will listen to you and will serve you. But if you mess up and make some changes, your body will alert you. Your body will tell you, by 1, you're supposed to be feeding me. By 8 in the evening, you're supposed to be in bed. Or by this time, you're supposed to be here. And by this time, you're supposed to be this way. Amazingly, your body understands even your bedding. And that's why it communicates when you try and visit somewhere else and try and use someone's bed. You'll feel the uncomfortability. Something will just not be adding up. You feel like, man, I just don't know, but I'm not comfortable with this bed, or I'm not comfortable. And you know what? Even the senses, the way we feel, the smell around you. When you are living in a certain country, you're used to certain smell. When you get connections, or when you get to have a certain setting, your body knows and it smells. So whenever you change, your body will tell you this smell, it's not adding up. It doesn't feel good. And there is a smell that communicates to you. The smell will tell you, wow, this is home, much than home. And another smell will say, well, there's a lot you need to work. There's a lot that you need to work out to have this done. We are not comfortable where you've brought us. We need to set things right. So, you know what? These things seem to be very, very minor, but yet they're very important. That's why you say, oyo mchala yeronda nnyo, oyo musajja yeronda nnyo, oyo guy yeronda, yemanyi nnyo. Well, we take these things to be so personal, but there's a routine that is always communicating with the system of our body, the routine and the system. I don't know how this biology works, but the way we were created, the routine of our body communicates. The routine of our life, the routine of our lifestyle communicates to the system of our body. So whenever the routine of our lives changes, the system reacts. It says, no, this is not you. So life quests. We're going to be bringing the quests that are going to be communicating the real life that is happening around you. We're going to zoom this into the smaller pieces and give you the real light and identify the real issues that you need to overcome, or that you need to work out, or you need to understand that this is you. Because the first thing that will bring victory and success to your dreams is to understand who you are, your weaknesses, your strength. And you know what? When you understand your weaknesses and strength, you will learn to know who you are and allow your life to live by who you are. Because every time you try to prove to be someone else, you start living an artificial life. And when you start living an artificial life, it is going to cost you more emotionally. It's going to cost you more psychologically. It's going to cost you more even with the situation around you and with the people around you. That's why through this session, we're going to be learning. We're going to be identifying technically the very important aspects that we need to consider so that we are able to make it in life. So, LifeQuest is going to open up all these mysteries. LifeQuest is going to inspire your life. LifeQuest is going to uplift you, to make you think right, to help you think right, to process issues, and to even understand that you are a limited resource. And sometimes you're just forcing to live who you are not. So LifeQuest will help you to get back into your normal you. And when you get back to your normal you, you'll get to know where you're going next. Simple. You can never know where you're going unless you know where you are. Tosobola kumanya gy'ogenda mpaka ng'otegedde w'oli. So in any directions in life, you must understand where you are. But with very important aspects, that your life is full of many functionalities. It is not just about you waking up in the morning, doing what you want to do you. It's not all about forcing you to be what you want to be you. There's a lot that goes with it. There is a process about your life. So, literally, when we will get to understand the technical know-how of our lives, then we'll be able to search. We will be able to pursue. We'll be able to live a life of sorts, finding out who we really are and doing away the artificial part, the artificial sense that we've added on our lives. We tend to build other senses in our lives, and they just never cope up with our lives, with who you are and who you're meant to be. So, literally, LifeQuest is going to be giving you the ability, the potential to get you back on road, to help put your mind back on road, to help put your you back on road. We'll be bringing different people with different stories, different personalities, who will be speaking on how they have got to overcome the success stories they have had, how they went through depression and overcame, how they went through addiction and they overcame it, how they were struggling with low budgets in marriage and they made it. How they struggled with failing businesses and they made it. How they walked out of depression, how they walked out of trauma, how they walked out of relationship challenges. So we're going to be bringing different personalities on this program, and through them, we are going to be able to share with you the knowledge that is going to help you not to mess up, or probably to get out of that ditch that you're struggling with. LifeQuest is going to be there for you. Invite a friend to watch this program and send us the views on what you think, and we'll definitely be working with you, sharing with you, and make a family. LifeQuest is all about making your dreams live. LifeQuest will always be about making your dreams alive. Will always be about making your dreams come true. Will always be about making your dreams valid. Now, this is very important because some dreams are not valid. We will help you to know how and why. And that's why we see so many people who've been very successful, whom we call to be successful, but literally they are not successful. They end up with no grounds. They end up with no good success story. So, don't always miss this program. The first week, every Friday of the month, and the last week, every Friday of the month. Same time. We'll be able to equip you. Now, we're going to be more technical on our approaches, but this does not take away the health services that you might need along the way. So basically, this program will be helping you to physically, obviously, understand who you are and help you to navigate through the challenges that you've gone of failed or they encountered in life. Well, I believe that everyone will have a successful story because of this program. Everyone that will watch this program and continue to follow us will have a successful story. I am sure, I am confident. I was once there. And so whenever I feel like it didn't work for me, I want to know why did I fail? What did I do wrong? And many times, after going through a series of courses, I believe I am equipped enough to help you and to help others probably change their way of thinking, change their way of life, adjust to their routine so that their body will connect. The system of the body will connect. The sense of the body, the senses of the body will connect with the routine. So, this is ideal. Have you ever just entered a house, someone's house, visited someone, and you feel uncomfortable, you just want to get out the next minute. You don't like the smell. You don't like everything on the chairs. You don't like the plates. You don't like the food. You don't like why? Your body is communicating. Your system is communicating. It is used to a certain routine. I don't know, but we are going to get deeper together. We're going to fly high together. We're going to get low together. And we're going to get straight together. So we're going to fly. We're going to land. We're going to take it straight, around and about. And guess what? You're going to make your own story. And that story is going to impact you and impact those around you. Because I believe that the greatest thing that we need to understand in life is that our lives function differently. And when they function differently, there is respect and honor that we need to give to the behavior of our bodies. That way, we'll be able to manage these other emotional challenges that come with it. Because you know what? Challenges, emotions can mean to ruin your day, can mean to ruin your character, can mean to ruin your integrity, can mean, someone can be speaking so amazing and wow, and every time he or she's on TV is like, wow, this person, yeah, singer. But you know what? Only one behavior, harmful behavior can make everybody be like, is this the person you've been watching on the TV? Is she the one? Is he the one? Well, so just because of emotions, people can judge you and make that judgment your identity. So we're going to literally walk through all this and be able to know that you've got right to your life, right to your body, and right to your routine. This will enable you to stand firm and build stability and ability for your dreams to come true. How do you handle addiction? How do you handle depression? How do you handle trauma? How do you get out of this thing when everybody wants to have a right to your life? When the world is asking more than what you can give it? Because you've given them access to your life. It doesn't make them the kings. It doesn't give them the right to your life. So, when you give people access in your life, there's a lot that comes with it. That's why I have watched on TVs people committing suicide because they believe they can't handle it anymore. Why? They are responding to the feeling. They are responding to the feeling of people talking ill. They are responding to the feeling that everybody is pushing that negative vibe on their lives. And when all this pressure is around, panic attacks, fatigue, they develop a disorder. So, we're going to have time. Please follow me on Facebook, Moses Tinsley -LifeQuest, and we'll be able to bring you more insights and have your dreams come true. LifeQuest is the program you've been waiting for. Enjoy your weekend.